If the need for speed is something you live for in your outdoor recreation, then there's a special outdoor getaway you can discover in many small Oregon towns. But I promise you, it's unlike any getaway you've ever seen or heard. Hi there, Grant McComey here, your host for Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways. And this week, we head into the rural countryside of western Washington County, where each Saturday night the roar of engines is heard and the dust clouds fly. Come on along as we meet some dirt track racers who get the green flag start. Saturday night, music's in the air across many Oregon small towns. Here, the floodlights glimmer and the flags fly over the hundreds who gather at Banks Sunset Speedway. And out here, country music isn't a guitar performance.
Green flag. Romantic lead going into the west end.
It's a dozen 400-horsepower engines that growl and roar and whine as stock car drivers jostle for position. This is dirt track racing, and it's unlike any getaway you've ever experienced.
You're going to get dirty, it's going to be noisy, it's a lot of fun.
You can pick a favorite car by either looks or the guy's name, or if you just strike your fancy, and kind of root for him.
Guys, to the inside, the two cars make contact with corner number one.
Saturday night short track racing, it's a lot of fun out here at Sunset Speedway.
Especially when the lady in pink puts her pedal to the metal and screams around corner 4 doing 60.
She races out to a good lead here.
A pink car. They are from all walks of life, really. In most cases, they do something else. That isn't their trade.
For Andrea Tardio, the driver in pink, the work doesn't get much closer to the sport. She's a self-proclaimed grease monkey whose hands can prove it.
Everybody has cars, and if there's not people there to fix your cars, then we wouldn't really have anything to drive, right? So I enjoy helping people get back on the road as quick as we can and make sure we get it done right.
She does the heavy lifting right alongside brother Joey, who's also a dirt track racer at their family-owned Forest Grove business.
There you go.
She's been at this since 2008, but remembers her first week just like yesterday.
Believe it or not, I was going, you remember that little thing that goes over there by the thing? And Joey'd go, oh, you mean such and such, and give me technical terms, but...
So he helped you?
He helped me a lot.
He showed her the ropes like big brothers do, but after a year of rebuilding transmissions and replacing old brakes, he saw something special in his sister, something unexpected.
She's so aggressive and competitive. She hates to lose. She'll do anything to win. So she puts in a lot of hard work.
So he dared her to try something new. Each Friday night, after they've clocked off the job, you'll find the Tardio team.
It's going to be a late night again.
Putting finishing touches on their number 04 cars.
Again, again, again.
Friday night goes from after work all the way up until we get too tired to keep working. So like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning until the sun comes up.
His is white and hers is not.
How often do you get to see a pink car, right?
She's been racing just 3 years.
What better color to be girly than pink?
And Joey made it happen.
Drove by the racetrack one day and said, I bet I could build a race car, and that's where it all started. Something challenging to try.
Joey was looking for a different sort of challenge after a tour in Iraq. The former Marine came home and found racing was a good fit.
You can have a good car and put anybody in it, but it doesn't mean you're going to win. You have to have the good reaction time. You only got a split second to decide, and that could change the race for the good or the bad.
She loved to compete in high school with horses in timed events, plus cheerleading competitions where concentration's an extra edge.
High school cheerleading picture from 2006. Big transition going from never getting grease under my nails and not knowing what cars are to pulling out transmissions and rebuilding differentials.
Now they're a brother and sister racing team who like to go fast and win.
Everett Dome Romance, ladies and gentlemen, out here at Sunset Speedway.
We run a mix of 50-50 race gas and pump gas.
Make sure that our tire pressures don't go up too much, because if our tire pressures go up too much,
we go out there on the dry slick track, it'll push us towards the wall.
The Banks Sunset Speedway has hosted dirt track racing for nearly 25 years. It draws a dedicated crowd.
We try to put on a good show here for everybody and entertain them well for 3-4 hours a night. Put some dirt in their hair.
Well, it's just fun. I enjoy it and the good people to be around. I guess I enjoy the thrill of the speed, and I kind of enjoy working on them.
Usually, the Tardios compete in different events, and each has taken first place many times. But tonight is rare. As they race through their heats, there's a chance they could go head-to-head. She hopes the lessons learned from her brother make a difference.
He is just as competitive as I am, if not more. And you can see it on the track. He swerves back and forth trying to get around people, and he really wants to have that competitive edge against people. I actually watch him when he's racing and see how he puts the car into the corners and where he's at on the racetrack, coming down the straight stretch and things like that, how he passes people.
Tardio's going to look to the inside of Bob McGrady down the backstretch. He's got a fender on him going into 3.
If I was to ask him, how exactly did you get around that other car? He goes, I don't know. I just found a hole.
Tardio's not going to give up the bottom here. He's going to come to the checkered flag, hopefully pick up the heat win. There he does it.
Her goal is to win the women's stock car division, and soon. So far, she's on track to do just that.
As the race starts, you just focus on the car in front of you, and the loud noise of that motor, it just goes into the background.
Go on the track, with all the other cars around you, you're a couple inches away from another car going 60 miles an hour sliding through a corner. You're much under pressure to hold down.
Joey and Andrea finally race each other. It's never happened before.
If I don't go out there thinking that I'm going out to win the race, I don't win. All I have to do is focus on the car in front of me, and once I focus and I pass that car, then I focus on the next one, and then I pass that car. And if I don't have the confidence to go out there and think I'm going to win the race, I never do.
It's a race that ends too soon for Joey.
To the checker flag, it's Andrea Tardio.
I beat you in the heat race.
One bad time out of 50. Got it. Got it.
The feeling of racing, it's so much different than anything that I've ever had before. It's powerful, and it's just a whole heck of a lot of fun. Yeah, it's dirty. You get covered in dirt from the racetrack, but that's part of being outside, right? If you have an outdoor sport you like to watch, being dirty and being outside is part of it.
Amazing. It's great to have all the hard work you put into it, hundreds of hours, finally pay off. It's a great feeling to finally win.
You get to hold that trophy and be like, I beat people this time.
You may be interested to hear that despite her winning ways and all her first place finishes, Andrea really doesn't want to be a race car driver. In fact, she's been a volunteer firefighter the past 7 years, and that is her chosen career path. Still, every Saturday night you can find her and her brother Joey out at the Banks Sunset Speedway, and we have all the details, directions, and contact information right here on the Travel Oregon website, so check it out. Until next week, get out here and explore the great Oregon outdoors and let Travel Oregon be your guide. For Travel Oregon, I'm Grant McComey.